Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with evening news. The headlines. Former President Pranab Mukherjee's last rites performed with full military honours, maintaining COVID protocol. President, Vice President, Prime Minister lead nation in paying homage to the departed statesman Pranab Mukherjee. Nagaland's COVID-19 cases cross 4,000 mark today. And Nagaland Board of School Education reduces syllabi of classes 10, 11 and 12 for academic year 2020, ranging from 20% to 30%. Nation bid tearful adieu to former President and Bharat Ratna Pranab Mukherjee. His last rites were performed with full military honour at the Loti Road Crematorium in New Delhi amid strict adherence to social distancing norms. The former president died yesterday, 22 days after he was admitted to the Army's Research and Referral Hospital to undergo a surgical procedure to remove a brain clot from which he never recovered. He had also tested COVID-19 positive during his treatment in the hospital. Mukherjee's mortal remains were brought to his residence at 10 Rajaji Marg earlier today morning. President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, BJP President J.P. Nadda, former Congress President Rahul Gandhi, Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Union Ministers Nirmala Sitharaman and Harsh Vardhan, CBI leader D. Raja, chiefs of the three services and a host of dignitaries paid their tribute. Prime Minister in a tweet wrote, Pranab Mukherjee would be remembered by generations for his efforts towards India's progress. The former president was taken for the last rites in a hearse van instead of a gun carriage, with the pallbearers wearing personal protective equipment kits as per the COVID-19 protocol. The Union Cabinet condoled the sad demise of Pranab Mukherjee. Cabinet also observed silence for 2 minutes in memory of former president. Cabinet resolution said, in his passing away, the country has lost a distinguished leader and an outstanding parliamentarian. The government had announced a 7-day state mourning as a mark of respect to the former president. As 7-time parliamentarian and recipient of Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honour, he was one of the most admired and respected political figures. Nagaland's COVID-19 cases have crossed 4,000 mark today after 53 positive cases have been confirmed. With this, the total cases of COVID-19 positive in the state have reached 4,003. According to State Health and Family Welfare Bulletin, of the 53 new cases detected, 31 are reported in Kohima, 13 in Mon and 9 in Dimapur. The cases are segregated among 29 traced contacts, 11 armed forces, 8 returnees and 5 frontline workers. In addition, 133 people have also recovered, which includes 77 from Dimapur, 51 in Kohima, 3 in Mon and 2 in Twensang, improving the recovery rate of the state to 79.71%. The state now has 794 active cases, while 3,191 have recovered from the infection. So far, 8 have lost their lives and 9 migrated to other states. Nagaland is observing month-long Rashtriya Pushanma in the state starting from today. Launching the Pushanma at Woka, Deputy Commissioner Orentang Lota stressed upon spreading maximum awareness to attain malnutrition-free country for healthy mind and soul. He therefore called upon all implementing agencies to put more efforts for successful conduct of the month-long program. In Mon, a short program for the launching of Pushanma was also organized, where Deputy Commissioner Dhavas Lanke was the special guest. Pushan Blech was also administered during the program in both the districts. During the month-long celebration, various activities like importance of hand washing, meetings, Pushan seminars, home visits, cooking competitions and cleanliness drive are being organized at districts, blocks and villages. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Nagaland Board of School Education (NBSC) has reduced the syllabi of classes 10, 11 and 12 for the academic session 2020. NBSC Chairman Asano Sekose said, in the midst of unprecedented COVID-19 situation, the measures taken by the board to reduce the existing syllabus ranging from 20% to 30% in different subjects is for the sole purpose of conducting the final examination with a reduced workload of the students and compensate the lost lost teaching days. She said a reduction is applicable for the academic session 2020 only. She said the chapter's topics that are removed from the syllabus, along with a revised mark distribution unit or chapter-wise, and guidelines are uploaded in the board's website www.nbscnagaland.com. Segose further said whatever activities of the school, be it external or internal, should be recorded and kept properly. Joint entrance examination JEE Main for admission to top engineering colleges in the country commenced today with unprecedented preparations. About 9.58 lakh aspirants have registered for the exam to be conducted from September 1 to 6 across 660 centres. This is for the first such examination to be held in the post-COVID era, involving close to 1 million students and being held at over 600 centres throughout the country. Director General of National Testing Agency Vinit Joshi said that a comprehensive standard operating procedure for the candidates and the centre staff has been put in place to ensure social distancing and secured delivery of the test. Monsoon Session of Parliament will begin from 14th of this month and continue till October 1. A notification issued by Lok Sabha Secretariat said that President Ramnath Kovind has called the lower house of Parliament to meet on Monday, 14th September at 9 a.m. Rajya Sabha will also meet at different time on the same day, as it has been decided to stagger the sitting of the two houses due to the COVID-19 guidelines. Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs had earlier recommended that Parliament's monsoon session be held from 14 September 14 to 1st October. Hectic preparations are underway for this session with several first-time measures because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The measures include testing of all MPs, staggered sitting of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and use of both chambers and galleries to accommodate members while following physical distancing norms. Rajiv Kumar today assumed charge as the new Election Commissioner of the country. A 1984 batch IAS officer, Kumar retired as the Finance Secretary. Kumar joins the Election Commission of India with Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora and Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra. Dimapur Deputy Commissioner Rajesh Sundararajan has informed that weighing bridge at ISST Complex District Transport Office in 7th Mile Dimapur will be made operational from September 10. The DC in an order has directed all goods-laden vehicles bound for Kohima route to undergo weight test and obtain weight compliance slip, without which vehicles will not be allowed to travel to Kohima from September 10 onwards. However, certain categories of vehicles such as tankers, trucks ferrying FCI goods, central and state project works, national highway projects, railways and those engaged for local duties within Dimapur will be exempted from obtaining the weight compliance slip. It further cautioned that overloading by any vehicle will be liable to attract strict action under the relevance section of the Act. The India Meteorological Department has said India received 27% more rainfall than normal in August, the fourth highest amount in the last 120 years and highest in 44 years. The overall rainfall recorded in India from June 1st to August 31 was 10% more than normal. The IMD has forecast heavy rainfall in parts of North, Northeast and South India for the next 3 days. Heavy rainfall is also likely at isolated places in Punjab, East Rajasthan, Bihar, West Bengal, Sikkim, Odisha, Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura. And now 20 news. Here are the main points again. Former President Pranab Mukherjee's last rites performed with full military honours, maintaining COVID protocol. President, Vice President, Prime Minister lead nation in paying homage to departed statesman Pranab Mukherjee. Nagaland's COVID-19 cases cross 4,000 mark today. And Nagaland Board of School Education reduces syllabi of classes 10, 11 and 12 for academic year 2020, ranging from 20% to 30%. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin.